Yes! 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 I've waited my whole life for this, which is kind of sad if you think about it, but who cares? Here's hoping I can actually get her, but if you haven't heard the news already, what's wrong with you? So, the Da Vinci event has been announced. With it, the Jalter banner will be released on April 4th. This is the day where 90% of the FGO community will declare bankruptcy or potentially live on the streets, myself included, of course. So if you'll hear from me, you'll know why. I'll be in the city somewhere begging for money so I could do more roles. Chaldea Gurus! Just wanted to say, I'm really looking forward to that unofficial Jalter trailer. No doubt it's gonna be cool! You get it? You know, Jalter? Yeah. Oh man, I'm an idiot. And there goes my subscribers. In any case, just wanted to let everyone know, Jalter will be released again towards the end of the year. According to JP, she was released October 5th to the 12th. So, we will have a second chance, or for those who may want to skip her for now, basically, we'll have another opportunity. Let's get started with the overview. Here is her stats. Feel free to pause the video if you want to read. I will say she does have the highest attack in the game. Already, you know she's gonna be a beast. Moving on to her attack cards, she has 1 Quick, 2 Arts, 2 Buster with a Buster Noble Phantasm. For the hit counts, Quick does 3, Arts 2, Buster 4, Extra 7, and NP does 10 hits. Looking at her attacks, surprisingly she can generate NP quite well due to the high hit counts on her Extra. Best way to do so is to Brave Chain with her using an Arts attack first, so you'll get that first card bonus. Now for her active skills, all of them are amazing, with pretty decent cooldowns as well. Starting with self-modification, this is one of her biggest strengths, so this skill increases both her crit strength and star absorption for 3 turns. Higher the level means stronger the effect. This skill severely helps with the low star absorption due to her Avenger class, and one of the reasons why she can be effective in crit teams. Ideally, if you want her to fulfill that crit role, then maxing out this skill first is most beneficial. If not, then I'd say hold off in leveling up the skill because it's very situational as it relies on crit stars to be effective. Her second skill, Dragon Witch, buffs the attack of your allies for 3 turns. What's awesome is that it gives an additional buff to dragon type servants. Here is a list of all those servants, definitely not bad. A very simple skill, but it's very helpful, not only for your team but for herself as well. Again, she's a beast in the damage department, and having a skill that buffs her strength further shows great synergy. Now for her last skill, it's freaking awesome. Nothing too complicated, but again, synergized well with her basically killing things. This gives her a Buster buff while granting her invincibility, both lasting 1 turn. The downside is that she will lose 1000 HP, but the trade-off is well worth it. Moving on, even her passive skills are godly. Avenger B increases NP gain when receiving damage by 18%. Hey, anything that helps with NP gain is a plus in my book. The downside is everyone except her will have a decrease in debuff resistance. Again, trade-off is totally worth it. Her second passive increases crit strength by 10%, which is pretty insane to me. This goes so well with her first active skill. They really wanted to make her a powerhouse. Like seriously, she's impressive. I'd expect nothing less from my beautiful waifu. If Seek stole the original Joan of Arc's hearts, then Jalter's love will be mine. That is, of course, if she doesn't kill me first. Enough sidetracking. Her final passive skill basically is a mini Prisma Cosmos. I love this skill. Again, really helps with using her NP faster. Speaking of NP, it's a single target that deals damage while inflicting curse for 5 turns and an interesting buff immunity for 1 time. A great Noble Phantasm, especially if you can Buster Brave Chain. On top of that, if you have the necessary stars, you can activate all 3 of her skills for a massive attack. Damn it, I love her! So, my final thoughts on Jalter. Is she worth summoning? Yes, of course! Have you not been listening? She excels in damage output, all skills are catered towards that strength. She has good NP gain, allowing you to use her NP often. Speaking of her Noble Phantasm, the unique buff blocking can be very helpful, especially against enemies that buffs a lot. Her star absorption is low, but the first skill can remedy that for a few turns. Basically, timing is key when using that skill. Jalter can also act as a light support since she can buff allies' attack. Her third skill offers more attack buff for herself, but can really help in survivability when necessary. The invincibility it offers can help her survive an enemy's Noble Phantasm attack. Overall, she's a very straightforward servant, but a powerful one. Now, she isn't without flaws. Wow, I take that back, my evil waifu is perfect! But since this is an overview, I have to talk about them. So, being an Avenger class is both good and bad. Good being she's effective against rulers, and currently not having a weakness against other servant classes, except for berserkers. The bad being more or less the same reasons. So what I mean is, how often do you fight a ruler class? Not much. Of course, she's effective against berserkers, so what I'm saying is, there are times having the class advantage will be more beneficial. That goes for defense as well. For now, berserkers are the only ones effective against Avengers, but again, there will be times when having a resistance against attacks will help more. I already mentioned about her low star absorption. Even with her first skill, you will still need to generate stars to begin with, so she will need a star generator in your team. Lastly, she has a relatively low HP, meaning you have to be careful sometimes. Now for team compositions, star generators are good. The typical Jack, Okita, Hassan will do. There are many more, but I would highly recommend Brynhildr. Just remember, if you don't have her, your support may. So Bryn's good enough as a star generator, though not as strong when compared to, let's say, Jack. She can still help. Most importantly, Bryn's last skill can help Jalter with star absorption, especially if you're waiting for Jalter's first skill to return. I forgot to mention, servants with dragon traits can help your team. With Jalter's second skill, it can boost the attacks even further. It's always an option. Since Jalter will be your main attacker, I suggest a support servant. Waver is an excellent choice. He can help with MP gain, buff attacks and defense. He can also buff crit strength, and because he's self-sufficient, equip 2030 with him. This will help in star generation. If not, Anderson can help too, for more or less the same reasons. CE recommendations: Limited Zero Over is great for Buster focus, Victor of the Moon for a split in Buster and crit performance, Halloween Princess for NP focus. There are of course other combinations, Prisma Cosmos for a 12 to 14% NP gain per turn, or Heaven's Feel for a stronger NP attack. Try out new strategies, it's always fun that way. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more FGO videos. I did an overview for Jalter, so feel free to check that out. I will be making an overview for all the new craft essence we're gonna receive, but I want to ask, are you pulling for Jalter? If so, how many sync quartz will you spend? If not, then which servant are you after next? Also, absolutely check out a video made by Chaldea Gurus. There was a collaboration video from many YouTubers that play this game. Jeanne Reviews, Toho Sniper, Slum the Female Otaku, Daiku, Voice of Sync Quartz, Shotgun Shogun, many great people. It's a great video, definitely check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. So a huge thank you to Chaldea Gurus for making it possible. I'm pretty sure it was tough editing everything and putting everything together, but we all had a blast, I'm sure of it. And as always, have an awesome day, everyone. Good luck on your pulls. I wish us all success. I pray to the gacha gods that Jalter will come home to me. Anyways, thanks for watching. Till next time.